Scandals and controversies have always gone hand in hand with Adam 22 and his podcast No Jumper. These latest allegations are wreaking havoc amongst the No Jumper team, both internally and externally. Is it possible Adam 22's career can take yet another hit, or was this the final nail in the coffin? Stick around till the end as I break down the good, bad, and ugly that took Adam 22 to the top and may ultimately lead to his demise. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Adam Grant Mason, better known as Adam 22, is a 34-year-old YouTuber and podcaster who grew up in New Hampshire. He was an avid BMX rider with a passion for hip-hop. He launched a BMX clothing brand in 2006 before transitioning into the world of hip-hop in 2011. He started No Jumper as a Tumblr blog, reviewing rather obscure mixtapes. It wasn't until 2015 that he launched the No Jumper podcast.
Okay, so this is the first episode because I don't really have a consistent theme thought up or anything.
Initially focusing on BMX, but then transitioning to hip-hop when an interview with rapper Xavier Wolf went viral in the hip-hop community. The show quickly gained popularity and became known for its underground feel, featuring uncensored and unfiltered conversations. No Jumper's early success was due in large part to Adam's ability to land exclusive interviews with rising stars in the rap game. He was able to get guests like Lil Yachty, Post Malone, and XXXTentacion before they became household names. The podcast became a must-listen for fans of the genre, and Adam soon became a well-known figure in the hip-hop community. However, it wasn't long before No Jumper started to run into problems.
Feels like what you're bringing to the mic right now is kind of taking us away from having a good conversation.
The original co-host left the show, citing creative differences and personal issues. Adam was then being accused of being a culture vulture, exploiting the hip-hop community for his own gain.
Milking the hip-hop culture dry for every penny that you can, and then making a pivot and disassociating yourself.
Despite these criticisms, the podcast continued to grow, and Adam brought on new hosts like AD and Lush. Even with these new co-hosts, the drama continued, and No Jumper quickly became known for its fights and feuds. Like the now infamous interview with Lil House Phone, in which drinks are being thrown during a heated argument. Some guests, such as model Black China and rapper Cuban Doll, even left the show mid-interview. Adam's antics seemed to be too much for fellow co-host Hakeem Rowe, who would be the next to leave No Jumper, accusing Adam of leaking his personal information live on air. Adam's reputation as a provocateur continued to grow, as did his audience, but not all of this attention has been positive. He's faced criticism for a number of controversial interviews, including ones with figures like Tekashi 6ix9ine and several adult film stars.
I really had to run down on something, like someone was so scared, like, bro, I had that shaking, bro, like real
No Jumper has many times been accused of giving a platform to people who simply don't deserve it.
It sucked. School sucked.
What'd your parents do?
They hit the
Right.
Promoting negative messages and glorifying violence.
You know, I'm trying to buy some drugs. I'm trying to, like, these people and then I'll just turn around and snitch. So, straight up.
Interesting.
But none of this is even where the real problems lie. There's a much darker side to Adam 22 that's recently been exposed, and it's causing many to question his character, morals, and the future of No Jumper. Adam's career as a podcast host has been shadowed by his reckless behavior, personal feuds with other rappers, accusations of harassment and bullying, both online and in person, numerous run-ins with law enforcement, and one incident even led to him being held at gunpoint by a group of men. These incidents have raised questions about his character and suitability as a host of such a popular show.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world.
Before I get into the more serious stuff, I'd really appreciate it if you could take a second to hit the like button. The latest allegations against Adam first came to light in 2021, when he was accused of having inappropriate communications with underage girls. That was pretty much swept under the rug. That's until recently. Things really took a turn on March 15th, 2023, when Adam was confronted on his own show by popular LA pedophile hunter Official Perv Buster, who accused him of some really serious allegations.
Where you was messing with the 16-year-old girl?
Adam was of course quick to deny the accusations, but now several others have come forward with similar stories.
Adam was girls that was the same age as me when I was 16. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
And his reputation is beginning to crumble. Now that word is out, the internet has been trashing Adam, calling him a predator. The scandal has already resulted in a number of sponsors pulling out their support for No Jumper. During an appearance on Joe Budden's show, Conversation Lovers Only, Budden pressed Adam 22 over the allegations of having a history with underage girls. During the interview, he questioned Adam's version of his relationship with a woman he was said to have met when she was only 16, referring to the clip shared on the Pervbusters Instagram of their appearance on No Jumper, in which they addressed Adam's admission that he had allegedly had a conversation with a 16-year-old, but ended the conversation when he realized she was under 18.
I said that I spoke to her on the phone when she was 16 before I realized that she was.
Adam claimed that he reconnected with a woman when she was 19, and it was only at this point they started a sexual relationship.
The article says
I'm going
I was
on
19 when I met her.
She was 19 when you met her?
Yeah.
It's been pointed out that even if this timeline was accurate, the relationship would still be inappropriate, as Adam had previously stated that he knew what he was doing when he first met the young woman. The scrutiny surrounding this particular situation has led to the online community revisiting previous accusations of predatory behavior levied against Adam in the past, as well as a series of tweets in which he uses slurs and seemingly encouraged interactions between underage women and older men. Adam has further villainized himself by deciding to fire his longtime employee Lush live on air during a podcast recording.
No, you lied to me to my face out there right in my own office.
No, dude, I didn't.
You did.
The fallout from this incident was swift. Despite the scandals, there's still those who support Adam and his No Jumper podcast. Some argue that he's done a lot for the hip-hop community and that he's not the first or the only person in the industry to have made similar mistakes. Diehard fans of his show believe that cancel culture has gone too far and Adam 22 should be given an opportunity to learn from his mistakes and grow as an individual. So what's up next for Adam and No Jumper? Only time will tell, but it's clear that his reputation has taken a major hit, and the future of the podcast is likely uncertain. Some fans have already moved on, while others are waiting to see how Adam will handle the fallout from this scandal. I feel like it's up to Adam to make the next move. How he responds may decide whether or not he can bounce back from all this. I'm thinking he'll take some time away from the public eye to reflect and make amends, or he might try to reinvent himself and his brand in a way that addresses the criticisms that have been levied against him. One thing is for sure, the controversy surrounding Adam 22 and No Jumper is yet another reminder that celebrities and influencers are given tremendous power and they need to use it wisely. I want to hear your thoughts on the situation. If the accusations are true, do you think Adam's career is completely over? Could No Jumper continue without him, or would it be done for good? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll be dropping another one soon.
You guys can end the stream or whatever.